it was made in a time where, you know, the world was still kind of in a good place. It was 2019. I think I had a lot to learn, a lot of room to grow still. And if there's one thing I know though, it's that, bro, my pen was ready. Not to rap good or to, you know, just kind of like show off whatever it is. I think I really approached it after making two cool little projects. I approached this one with yeah, I wanted to make like a full body of work, something with a concept, and I called it Endless Possibilities. And I had that name like 4 years prior, just picturing what it would be like, and I knew it wasn't time yet. So when I hit up my producer and I was like, yo, like what do you have, like let's do something. He sent me a pack of beats, and I thought it was perfect for me. It was like exactly what I wanted in those times. But yeah, man, I wish that people did hear it back then, because I do feel like when music comes out to the public and it's new, it's kind of like it just really resonates with those times usually. And then when years pass, people can like look back and be like, wow, like yeah, that was an album that came out in this period of my life. So I think that if people listen to it, in a couple years or now, whenever, it's yeah, it just feels like it might be different, but it's okay. It's okay. It's still something I really did. But yeah, man, I think it's a very solid body of work. I won't tell my secret of how I like crafted the album necessarily, but I will say that from front to back, it's it all makes sense with the stuff I'm about within my life. I think what really stood out to me is how positive the project is, and I feel like every bar connects with the one next to it, and then the hooks are, they stand out more than the verses in a lot of ways. So yeah, I mean, there's not too many albums like that, I feel like, where it's very cohesive, and I think sonically it fits very well. I'm not trying to like brag, I'm just saying that I think I pieced it together very well. I know it's not for everyone. No album probably is at this point for the most part. But yeah, man, I just wanted to talk about Endless Possibilities. It came out 2019, but yeah, I have the second one out as well. I made the third, but it's not out because I just have it in my stash. Um, yeah, and I want to talk about more projects because, I plan to make a lot of videos of me rapping and freestyling. It's not just to go viral, but it's to get some recognition so I can, like, kind of piece together my brand and foundation so that I can show you guys all my music and continue to make new music. Because real quick, just since a young age, I've, wanted to speak on something positive and talk about a lot of good in the world, as opposed to just do it for me, or, kind of dwell in this place I've been in because my life hasn't been that great. But I chose to see it in a good way at all times. Because there's always something good in everything, and you can look at the good in anything. So whether it's me using my wisdom, speaking about hope in hard times, talking about love, you know, expressing my happiness and joy, talking about how the world can get to freedom more, it's just things like that that have always fascinated me because, I feel like life does have meaning and a purpose. And when you look at humanity as a whole, it's like, well, don't we want to talk about this and like help us get to that place we all want to be at, Like we're all our own individual selves. But yeah, man, it's just we need that hope, we need that inspiration. And a lot of people are out here doing that in their own ways. It's just that, I think I can play a piece to this. So I just want to, be the artist I see myself being, even though I'm not really noticed and I'm 28 right now, believe it or not. So got a long way to go, but I plan to never stop and just keep making better music. So yeah, man, this video is just about Endless Possibilities 1, and there's a lot more I've done, so check it out. But check this one out too, man. It was like my first project. I wanted to be like an album. So yeah.